Hey guys, what's going on today? Time Spice back with another TV podcast. And today's TV podcast, I'm be ranking every single season of Friends. Let's get started with the first season. Okay. So, the first season, season 1, I think is a very funny season. We get the juice for the friends for the first time. We see Monica, Chandler, Joey, Ross, Phoebe, all together as a nice group of friends. And then we get to see Rachel. Rachel, they already are friends already, but then Rachel gets introduced into the group later in the first season. So it kind of shows you how she wasn't a part of the group right away and how she got introduced to the group. I think it was a pretty good introduction to the season. Got you familiar with the friends, the cast, you got to know the characters, and I think it's a pretty good season. And then season 2. So season 2 I put S tier because I think it's also funny. It's also a funny season. We get to see Rachel and Ross kind of get the relationship kind of going there in the second season. I have to go with season 3, also an S tier because I thought it was a pretty good season. I thought it was a pretty funny season. I think 1, 2, and 3 are probably the funniest season of Friends, but that's just my opinion. And we're gonna go into 4. I also think season 4 is also pretty hilarious. I'm gonna put that in S tier. You can't go wrong with 1, 2, and 3, and 4. I think those all deserve the S tier category. And going into season 5, I'm gonna put it in A. I think it's okay. It's a pretty good season. I kind of like how we saw Monica and Chandler hiding their relationship from their friends because they got together. I think in season 4 a little bit, season 5, because they're trying to get to London because Ross was gonna marry Emily, but then Ross said Rachel at the altar, so I kind of thought it was kind of funny. So I like that. I like that season 4 and season 5 because they're trying to hide the relationship, but Joey knows about their relationship. I think he's the first one to know, and I like how he's trying to keep it in. It's hilarious that they're keeping the secret. Anyways, going into season 6, I'm also going to put an A tier because I thought it was a pretty average season, a pretty good season. Not as good as 1, 2, 3, and 4, but still held up, still comedy. Chandler is still Chandler. It was good. I could see him getting a little serious in more of the seasons, but his jokes are hilarious. Rest in peace, Matthew Perry, for Chandler. He played so good. He played Chandler so good. I think he was the funniest of all the friends. But I think it was him, Joey. Ross was pretty funny too. I think they're all funny, but I think it was mostly Joey and Chandler were the funniest. Now going into season 8, I think I'm gonna put that in B category. Not that I didn't like it, but I thought it was a pretty okay. We're kind of going down on the seasons, but I think it was a pretty average season. Season 9, I'm gonna put in A category because I thought it was a pretty good season. Season 10, I like season 10. Season 10 is a good end to the season. You got everybody ends in a good place. We get Joey, he's back on Digital Lives. Monica and Chandler are married. They have kids now. They're gonna go to a new house. They're moving out of the apartment. Phoebe's married to Mike. I think they get together in season 6 and season 9. They find each other. Played by Paul Rudd. Very funny. And I think it's a good end. And then Matthew Perry, Chandler, says at the end of the season, "Let's go for coffee." And then he says, "Yeah, where?" And I thought it was a very funny, iconic line from him. And I think they ended season 10 really well. I think they ended the end of the storylines for each character very well. You can watch all 10 seasons on Crave, and you can watch the reunion also on Crave. So, yeah, this has been a Talent Spice with the TV podcasts.